There are some money concepts that are so basic, we all should have been taught them. But no one did. Not our parents, not our schools. The cost of not knowing these, huge. The benefits of applying them can be life changing. In this video, I'll show you 7 simple yet powerful money concepts that can completely change how you think about earnings, savings, and growing wealth, especially if you are in your 20s, 30s, or even 40s. Let's dive in. Welcome to Evolve. I'm Dr. Ganesh. This channel is about evolving your life with better systems, smarter money habits, and practical tools. Today's video is not about stock picks or budgeting apps. It's about fundamentals, timeless ideas that can shift your financial thinking forever. And let's start with one of the most powerful concepts that people tend to underestimate. Concept everyone has heard, but few truly appreciate. So let's go to the first concept, the power of compounding. Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. Compounding simply means your money earns interest, and that interest earns more interest for you, and the cycle continues. In theory, it's simple, but in practice, it's magical and something we cannot easily comprehend. Here is how it works. Let's say you invest rupees 100 at an annual interest rate of 10%. In year 1, it is simple, it becomes rupees 110. But in year 2, you don't just earn 10% on the initial 100 rupees, but you earn 10% on that 110 rupees now. So it becomes 121 rupees. And in year 3, it becomes 133.1 rupee. This growth keeps accelerating. By year 10, the initial rupees 100 become rupees 259. By year 20, it becomes 673. And after 30 years, the initial 100 rupees invested at a rate of 10% becomes approximately 1744, nearly 17.5x on your initial investment. One thing to note here is this: the effects of compounding become more and more prominent as time goes. That's why it's so important to start investing as early as possible. Let's say you invest rupees 10,000 a month every month starting from the age of 25. Let's say the average returns is 12%. By the age 45, that becomes nearly 1 crore. Do the same from the age 35 to 45, you will end up with less than 25 lakh rupees. A gap of 75 lakhs just because you started 10 years later. So the key takeaway is this: compounding is magical. The earlier you start, the less effort you need later. Now coming to the second concept, pay yourself first. This idea originally comes from the classic book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's painfully simple. Before you pay your rents, EMIs, bills, or ordering your favorite biryani on Zomato, pay yourself, because your future deserves priority. Paying yourself first means setting aside a fixed amount or percentage of your income before you do anything else. Not after rent, not after bills, and not after spending. Right after you get the money in your hand or in your bank account. It's like treating your saving and investment as the first and most important expense. This could mean auto transferring 20% of your income to an investment account, such as a mutual fund or a recurring deposit, the moment it arrives. Whether your salary is 3,000, 30,000, 3 lakhs, or 30 lakhs, the principle remains the same. You're not investing what is left after spending. You're building your future deliberately, not hoping that something will be left over. If you wait to save what is left after spending, nothing will ever be left. When you pay yourself first, something magical happens. Your expenses will be managed with the remaining amount. You'll figure out how to do it because that will be the only option you're left with. Understand this one simple concept and it will completely flip your finances. So saving should be mandatory, not optional. Coming to the third rule, never interrupt compounding. We already spoke about the power of compounding, but here is the mistake most people make. They break the compounding cycle too early. When you know that there is money in your FD or mutual fund or demat account, it's very easy to get tempted to buy that shiny thing. A sudden car upgrade, latest iPhone, a luxury vacation, or worse, withdrawing investments during a market dip. Interrupting compounding is like digging a seed every day to check if it's growing. It doesn't work like that. Compounding rewards the patient, not the brilliant, not the lucky. The only way you can reap the benefits of compounding is by giving it time. So understand this, compounding is powerful. Coming to the fourth principle, inflation, the silent killer of your wealth. I remember buying a kg of apples for less than rupees 100 10 years ago. The last time I checked, it was rupees 250 at the shop next to my house. Inflation is as simple as that. Your money loses its value with time. This concept has serious implications when it comes to investing. Most people think their money is safe in an FD or savings account, but inflation is slowly eating their money alive. If inflation is at 6% and your FD gives 6.5%, you are barely ahead, and that is before taxes. Inflation also matters when you think of pay hikes. Your salary might increase, but unless your salary is growing faster than inflation, you are actually falling behind. The concept of inflation tells us why investing is not optional. It is how you protect your future purchasing power. So the takeaway is this: if your money is not growing, it is actually shrinking. Coming to the fifth concept, Parkinson's law. Spending expands to income. Have you ever noticed no matter how much you earn, expenses always seem to catch up? That is Parkinson's law at play. The original law says this: work expands to fill the time available. With money, it becomes like this: expenses expand to consume all income. And this is why it happens. Get a rise, you upgrade the phone. Get a bonus, you plan a vacation. Your income goes up, but your savings stay the same. New income feels like free money until you realize nothing actually changed in your net worth. So, what is the fix? If you want to really make use of your increased income, a large portion of it should go towards new investments. Lifestyle upgrades should lag behind income growth, not run parallel. A good rule to consider is this: for every extra rupee you earn, invest 70 paise and spend 30 paise. So the simple takeaway is this: earn more, but don't spend more immediately. Coming to the concept number 6, the rule of 72. Want to quickly calculate when your money will double? If you want to know how fast your money will double at a certain rate of interest, divide 72 by that number, the rate of interest. For example, the rate of return is 12%. 72 divided by 12 is equal to 6. That is 6 years. If the rate of return is 8%, 72 divided by 8 is equal to 9 years. It's a simple way to visualize growth and appreciate how important rate of growth really is. It also shows you why getting stuck at 4% returns, such as in saving accounts, can be deadly for long-term growth. At 4% returns, your money takes 18 years to double. At 12%, which is a typical basic return rate of most of the mutual funds, it doubles in 6 years. That is 3x faster. So the takeaway is this: learn this formula and use it when you think of returns. Coming to the 7th and the last concept, mental accounting, why you overspend. This is a trap most people don't realize they fall into. Mental accounting is a habit of treating money differently based on its source or category, even though all money is the same. For example, you got 5,000 rupees Diwali bonus and you treat that as free money and spend it easily. But you earn the same 5,000 by freelancing, you treat it as hard earned and think twice before spending. That is mental accounting. And it often leads to weird decisions, like spending your bonus on shopping but hesitating to buy things you actually need. So, what is the fix? Treat all income as real income. Allocate all your money as per your financial plan, not emotions. So, the takeaway is this: money is money, whether it's gifted, earned, or refunded. Now, let me recap the 7 powerful money concepts that can shift how you think about money. Number 1, power of compounding. Start early and let time do the heavy lifting. Number 2, pay yourself first. Spend what is left after saving, not the other way around. Number 3, do not interrupt compounding. Stay invested long enough to see the magic. Number 4, watch inflation. Safe is not safe if it is not beating inflation. Number 5, Parkinson's law. Don't let spending rise with income rise. Number 6, rule of 72. A simple way to forecast your money growth. Number 5, mental accounting. All money is equal, treat it that way. Remember, money doesn't grow because you work hard. It grows when you think smarter. And if you want more content like this, practical systems, money habits, and tools for a smarter life, subscribe to Evolve with Dr. Ganesh. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.